I don't know if y'all believe in this or selling your soul, but it almost seemed like that's what happened a long time ago in the industry or something, because it's like demon possession. Oh, I'm just keeping it real.
So you're saying, when did Keke get her first recording contract?
Listen, this must have happened back in 2000. I know I'm not afraid. You know, God is with me. He's with all of us.
Yeah.
And say people leave here too.
So you were hoping that she would change and go from being alpha to beta.
Yeah, because I mean, people might take this the wrong way. Take it however you please. Please, if you believe in demonic spirits, some people have them, and she does. And so
you're saying, without a doubt, that in your opinion, Keke is demonic. You don't think she can change at all. I mean,
when a person
allegedly sleeping with your cousin and taking him from his wife
and starting a church,
that's pretty insane.
Keke Wyatt is trending yet again, but this time it's for all the wrong reasons. Her ex-husband has decided to spill every secret about their marriage, and the accusations are beyond shocking. Zachariah dying is now painting her as a cold, manipulative partner who allegedly put him through emotional misery. But that isn't even the part that has the internet losing its mind, because according to him, Keke didn't just step out on their marriage. He says she was having an affair with her own cousin. Yes, her cousin, allegedly. And there's more. Zach also claims that Keke was involved in dark spiritual practices, hinting that she may have used supernatural rituals to control him and a few of her former partners. During a recent interview with Tasha K, he doubled down on every detail, saying the situation felt like something straight out of a thriller movie. He insisted this wasn't just a messy breakup. He felt trapped and barely escaped with his sanity. Clearly, there's a lot of drama wrapped up in this situation, so it needs to be unpacked. Because from the way things look, their split was nowhere near clean. Even though Keke filed for divorce over a year ago, Zach is still furious and hasn't stopped speaking out. He has been warning everyone for a while that things behind closed doors were not at all what they seemed. When Keke initially announced the split last year, she hinted that Zach was abusive, proudly declaring she was finally free from bondage. People immediately went after him online for allegedly putting his hands on the mother of his children. But Zach was not willing to sit quietly while the world turned against him. Instead, he came forward with his own version, claiming Keke was the toxic one, and he was actually the person who walked out on her in November 2023, months before she ever filed for divorce.
I left in November the 4th, 2023, November the 4th or so, 2023, and I did not see my son, Keriah, until the end of June, which was the divorce court for me and Keke Wyatt, where we would have the divorce finalized. And I wasn't able to talk to him and see my kids. It was impossible for me to call her because I refused contact with her because of the maniac, her maniac ways, the demonic, the belittling, the verbal, that's done for life, as I stated. And so at this particular time, even some months ago, I told friends of mine, I said, listen, God said I'm not to be in any circumstances, environments where I have to fight or where I have to deal with a situation or anything like that. God has me for full-time ministry, and you guys can't put me into anything I don't need to be. Well, my sister got punched in the mouth. She's not my biological sister.
He also suggested that she had stepped out on him several times during their short-lived marriage, including an alleged affair with her own cousin.
He locked it in, asking his wife for a divorce. So this woman stole her cousin away from his wife and had her own cousin to come live with her, and they began an incestual relationship, having sex and a sexual relationship, and then said they're going to start a church. Hopefully you guys can see that.
Back then, nobody knew just how true that cousin rumor was. But what we do know is that only days after she officially filed for divorce, Keke was already seen in public getting cozy with another man.
Support, helping hand, put her in position. Oh, I told you, supposed to got in there. He's got to be up on it.
One thing about Keke, she never goes long without a man by her side. 3 marriages, 11 kids, and not a single set of twins. She stays coupled up, always. All that drama went down last year, and just when it seemed like Zachariah had finally let everything go, he popped up for an exclusive chat with Tasha K. And phew, the details he dropped were scorching. You could tell he'd been holding this in, waiting for the perfect moment to unload. Zachariah claimed he and Keke practically grew up together. They first crossed paths when she was just 6 and he was a bit older. He admitted he was drawn to her even back then, but says he didn't pursue anything because he was actually dating one of her friends at the time.
Create a new work, but you've known Keke Wyatt all your life.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you guys met at what age?
I'm saying, Norris said she was like 6 years old. Somebody said she was older than what she was. And so I seen Miranda first. Well, no, I didn't see Miranda first. I always seen Keke, she was too young, but her friend was with her and she was fine. Body and all that stuff, and a pretty, very beautiful girl. Anyway.
He also tried to flip the story about when they got together. Instead of him chasing her while she was still married to her second husband, Michael Ford, Zachariah insisted that Keke contacted him after the divorce and that she was the one who actually started their romance.
Give you to Keke. Did you pursue Keke, or did Keke come to you after she divorced Michael Jamar? Because that was very public.
She texted me. She texted me, and this is after I first saw the car accident. I called her, and she said, I got a divorce. The divorce wasn't final. I said, hey, baby, I'm thinking, because God done already talked to me. But see, you got to know, you never know what God's up to.
So did you?
Now, this is where things take a wild turn. He claimed Keke was far from a traditional, submissive wife. According to him, she ran the household and pushed him into a beta role. And remember his earlier accusations about her being involved with her cousin during their marriage? Yeah, he doubled down on that too.
So you were hoping that she would change and go from being alpha to beta.
Yeah, because I mean, people might take this the wrong way. Take it however you please. If you believe in demonic spirits, some people have them, and she does. And so
you're saying, without a doubt, that in your opinion, Keke is demonic. You don't think she can change at all. I mean,
when a person
allegedly sleeping with your cousin and taking him from his wife
and starting a church,
that's pretty insane.
At first, people assumed the cousin he mentioned must have been one of those honorary family members. You know how folks give everyone the cousin title even when there's no DNA connection. But Zachariah made it crystal clear. This wasn't some play cousin. He said the man she was allegedly messing with is her actual blood relative.
Did say during the first interview, you said that her and Larry had been cousins since they were kids, which led a lot of people to think that they weren't actually cousins.
They family.
They family. So they're blood cousins.
Cousins.
Okay, so they are blood cousins.
Yeah, cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But she didn't have a baby by this cousin.
Trying to. That's why he had to go.
Because he didn't want a baby with his.
Can you believe this with your own cousin?
Has Larry reached out to you or Ebony since this interview? The first interview?
Nope.
It sounded straight up disturbing, giving serious backwards vibes. And if you're curious why he stuck around for 6 whole years, he says it wasn't really his choice. From the way he explained it, he attempted to walk away more than once, but every time he tried, Keke's mother would lose it. According to him, her mom would break down in tears and beg him to stay, making it nearly impossible for him to pack up and go.
Mama, Miss Lorna Jean, I'm sorry. Miss Lorna Jean, Keke's mom. She cried, she had told me a couple times, but she cried her heart out. Keke, she missed it. And bawling her eyes, and here's what she said. She knew the calling on my life. She said, Zach, please don't leave my daughter. Because if you leave her, I believe, I don't want to be spared, forgive me. Yeah. I believe that she'll meet her demise because she's going to self-destruct. She's been on a path to self-destruct and it's going to eventually catch up with her. And I don't know how much longer she'll be here.
So you stayed as a kind of like to honor her mother's wishes that you protect her daughter.
People are completely shocked since Keke has faced accusations before. Back in the early 2000s, she was arrested after stabbing her ex-husband, although she later insisted she only did it in self-defense while being attacked. Her second husband also called her a toxic partner, saying he couldn't raise children in that environment anymore. Now Zachariah has added even wilder claims that she turned to dark spiritual practices and was introduced to a witch through Tamar Braxton. Fans are asking if this is just a bitter ex trying to start drama, or if there's a much darker side to Keke than most people know. What do you believe? Is he exposing the truth or just seeking attention? Comment your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next update on this messy situation.